Well, it was a gloomy, overcast feeling day, but we did have dry weather for much of the afternoon. A few showers off to the east and south of Toledo, but here comes the soaking rain. It's going to be back into the weekend. This is Friday afternoon into Friday evening, continuing much of the day Saturday. It's the time of the year that we get these March rain showers, widespread soaking rain, likely to top out over an inch of total rainfall. Thicker clouds over downtown Toledo, and keep in mind sunset time now still after 6:30 p.m. So it gets later into the evening, with this weekend being the time that we spring forward for later sunsets as well. Right at 50 degrees, northeast winds 12 miles per hour. Most other areas are in the mid to upper 40s. Toledo a bit of an outlier at that 50-degree mark. 41 in Fremont, 42 in Tiffin, 44 over toward Findlay. It's a little more gloomy and overcast with some damp conditions off to the south and to the east. Now, there's no major systems out there over the next 24 hours. So let's take a quick look at this, where the spring bloom is occurring. And just along and south of the Ohio River, it is about 20 days or more ahead of schedule, and this is progressively heading north. And no surprise here with how warm it's been through February and into March, but there are some impacts to this, and we've seen it before. Do you remember the spring of 2012 up in Michigan? In particular, we lost about 85% of the apple crop and nearly 90% of our cherry crops because it was so warm early in the season, and inevitably, yes, it does turn colder at some point. So far for us this year, we're mirroring that 8.8 degrees above average in February and an astounding 14.7 degrees above average here in early March. So that spring bloom, it's about 20 days or more ahead of schedule. You're already starting to see some of those buds come out here in early March. Rain chances, they do come into the area. This is going to be Friday afternoon. Here's the clock, 1 p.m. Steadier showers through Friday afternoon into the evening. Another batch of rain is going to push it to the area Friday night and into Saturday morning. Additional showers going to be likely Saturday. This is going to mean a very wet start to the upcoming weekend. How much rain to expect? Many areas will top out over an inch of total rainfall. I don't anticipate any flooding concerns. It's been fairly dry, so much of the ground will be able to soak this up. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies, a slight chill down to the upper 30s for overnight lows. Highs are going to be stuck in the 40s as we go through Wednesday. A few peaks of sunshine into the afternoon. Mid-50s Friday. There's your rain chances returning Friday afternoon and evening. Saturday, likely rain chances will top out over an inch of total rainfall as we spring forward this weekend. Saturday night into Sunday morning, we'll drop back to the 40s. It will be a breezy, cold day on Sunday. It's a brief cool down, back into the upper 50s and low to mid 60s Tuesday and into Wednesday of next week as we see more spring rain showers toward the middle of next week.
20 days ahead for the bloom down in the southern part of the state. That's just fascinating.
It's incredible. If you stepped outside, you see some of the plants, the flowers.
I was
the
just
flowers
gonna
are
say,
popping up.
yeah.
The buds on the trees are starting to come out. Now, early in the season, it's still first week of March here. It's a little early for that to be happening.
Yeah.
So our concern is not if, but when the colder air returns, any of those sensitive buds could be in jeopardy. Fruit trees in particular, they need to flower before they'd see more susceptible impacts to the cold. But the concern is we've just been so warm for so long, we may have some impacts as the season wears on.
Absolutely.
He knows all about weather and plants.
And horticulture.
And wait till we start talking about the birds coming up, the migration of the birds. That's
They're
always a
coming
fun time of
back.
the year. They will.
The
Another sign of
statistics
spring.
are going to blow you away.